Hello students, today I am going to discuss about solid state. Solid has definite mass, definite volume, definite shape. It is rigid due to strong intermolecular forces of attraction. And the constituent particles like atoms, molecules, ions have fixed position and they can only oscillate about their mean position and they are incompressible. So they are basically rigid. They have definite mass, definite shape and definite volume and strong intermolecular force. And due to this reason, due to the strong intermolecular force, strong intermolecular forces of attraction, they are solid. Okay, there are mainly two types of solid. Number one, crystalline solid. Another one is amorphous. Now this is basically well organized. This is basically organized solid. This is actually true solid. In case of this is disorganized. Okay, it has sharp melting point. Okay, definite geometrical shape in this case of crystalline, but it hasn't any sharp melting point and no shape, basically shapeless. Okay, this is basically disorganized and this is basically organized. You can say this is true solid and this is basically pseudo solid. Okay students, next examples say NaCl, say diamond. They are basically crystalline solid. In case of amorphous, glass, peach, they are basically amorphous. Now I am going to discuss about unit cell and space lattice. Space lattice and unit cell. What is space lattice? Basically the regular arrangement of the constituents of a crystalline substance in 3 dimensions is called space lattice or crystal lattice. But in case of unit cell, and what is unit cell? Basically a small part of space lattice of a crystal to specify the crystal completely. The smallest portion of the crystal which represents the crystal. Okay. So I am drawing a cubical unit cell. Now this is cubical unit cell and this is corner, and this portion, this is basically face. This is called, you can say, or you can say this is also face center. Face center. This is edge and this is edge center. Edge center. Inside the body, the center of the body, this is body center. And this is basically, this is face diagonal, and this corner to this corner, this is body diagonal. So I think it is clear to you. Okay. Now I am counting the number of corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 corners. Number of faces, this one, this one, this one 2, this one 3, and this one 4, and the front one, this one 5, and the back side, this one is 6. So there are 6 faces. Again I am telling it. This is face. This is another face. 1 face, 2 face, 3, 4, and the front one 5, and the back side one 6. And I am also counting in case of corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. Okay, and body center is basically 1. Okay, and the number of edges. This is edge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There will be 12 edges. So number of corners 8, number of faces 6, number of edges 12. Now I am going to explain different types of unit cell. There are basically 4 types of unit cell. Number 1, primitive unit cell, or you can say simple unit cell. Number 2, face centered unit cell. Number 3, body centered unit cell. Number 4, end centered unit cell. Now I am going to explain the unit cells. Number 1, the simple unit cell. In this case, cell is like this. And there is atom, there is atom, there is atom. So each corner contains atom. And the contribution of this atom for this unit cell per corner will be 1/8. So in case of simple unit cell, the number of atoms will be 1/8 per corner. So there are, previously I have told, there are 8 corners. So the total atoms will be 8 into 1/8. That means 1 atom. Number 2, face centered. Face centered. Corner contains atoms, and each face contains atoms. The backside face, there is atom. The front side, the center of the face, there is atom, there is atom, there is atom, there is atom, there is atom. So basically the number of atoms in case of this is face centered unit cell will be the same way, 8 into 1/8 plus the contribution of this atom for this unit cell will be half for single face. So it will be 6 into half. There are 6 faces. Previously I have told there are 6 faces. Okay, 6 into half. So 1 plus 3, there will be 4 atoms in case of face centered unit cell. Number 3, body centered unit cell. I am explaining it. in case of body centered unit cell, corner contains atom, same as simple or primitive unit cell, and inside the body, the center of the body, there will be an atom. Okay, so number of atoms in case of body centered unit cell will be 8 into 1 by 8 plus 1, and for this 1, so it will be 2. Number 4, corner contains atoms, and this is basically end centered, so any two opposite faces contains atoms, any two, so opposite faces. So number of atoms in case of end centered will be 1/8 into 8 plus, this is half for this unit cell and for this face, so there are two faces, half into 2, so it will be 1 plus 1, that means 2. So in case of face end centered unit cell, number of atoms will be 2. So I think students, you have understood. This is a simple unit cell, the number of atoms is 1 basically. In case of second one, face centered unit cell, number of atoms 4. Third one, in case of body centered unit cell, number of atoms 2. In case of fourth, end centered unit cell, number of atoms will be 2. And at first, again I am telling that you have to clear the concept, of unit cell. What is unit cell? There are number of corners, number of edges, number of, this is face diagonal, face center, okay, body center, this is body diagonal, this is very very important, body diagonal. So students, that's all for today, and in case of any queries, please send your problems or queries to my comment box and I'll solve it in my next class. Okay, thank you, that's all.